It's Typewriter Tuesday. Let's journey into the past to see what writers of old used to use to ply their trade. What kind of mechanical beauty does Al have for us this week?
Hi, this is Alton Gansky, and welcome to Typewriter Tuesday. This is episode 4, and before you is a 1930 Underwood Portable, which I think is one of the most beautiful typewriters ever made. This one is done in 2 tones, and that may not sound like a big deal, but the technology in the early days of typewriters was just not at a point where they could do this kind of thing. So there's an old saying that you could get a typewriter in any color you want as long as it was black. Well, around the 20s and the 30s, they began to make some changes. The paint technology advanced to the point where they could add different colors to a typewriter, even one that looked like it was wood grain. Orson Welles used to write on a wood grain 1930s portable just like this. You see there are 4 banks, sometimes called rows. So it is a little later than other typewriters that had only 3 banks and much easier to type on. You'll notice here that the bottom of the case is still attached. The typewriter is screwed into the bottom of the case, and that's not unusual. And the reason they did that is if you ever wanted to type with a typewriter on your lap, you needed a solid base. Otherwise, the feet of the typewriter would dig into your legs. Again, here I'm just pointing out the color that is inlaid into the typewriter, and this is really representative of an advance in the technology of being able to paint metal. At the rear, we have easy to get to margin settings. And we have other little items. That's a ribbon winder. You might notice I have a black and red ribbon. It's difficult to see, but there is a bichrome lever just behind the right ribbon cover. It has a paper bar and, get this, paper fingers. So it is sort of a suspender and belt kind of operation to keep your paper nice and straight in the rollers. It's fairly solidly built. Ernest Hemingway used a similar typewriter to this one. Not necessarily the 2-tone, but a slightly earlier version, one of his many typewriters. 1930s Underwood typewriter, and it is gorgeous.